Hello, and welcome to the 505 tutorial for the 505 Remote View tool. In this tutorial, we will review the 505 Remote View software and how it can be used in conjunction with the controller. It is important to learn how to use the Remote View program, as it provides an additional interface to your controller. The 505 Remote View is used to connect to the controller via Ethernet and provide an interface identical to the front panel of the 505. This software features identical screens and button layout as the 505 controller, independent login levels to restrict access. The 505 Remote View software should be installed on the computer you want to use with your 505 controller. The installation file is included on the System Documentation CD. The name of the installation will be similar to 9927-2344 New Woodward 505view.exe. The file name may vary slightly as future revisions are released. Follow the instructions in the installation wizard to install the software. When connecting to your controller, the IP address of your computer must match the structure of the IP address of your 505 and use the same subnet mask. However, be sure not to duplicate the IP address, as this will cause communication issues. The default IP address of the 505 controllers is set to 172.16.100.15 with the subnet mask 255.255.0.0. To open the Remote View tool, click the Start button. Click All Programs. Click to open the Woodward folder, or if applicable, the alternate folder you specified during installation. If applicable, click to open the 505 Remote View folder. Click 505 Remote View. The configuration window opens. It is divided into the following sections: Control List, Application List, Display Properties, Predefined Settings, and Log. The control list shows each control that can be connected to the Remote View tool. Controls are identified by their IP address, and each control must be added manually to the list. To add a control to the control list, click in the IP address box. Type in the address. Click the Add or Plus button. To remove a control from the control list, click the control you want to remove. Click the Remove or Subtract button. To display the application from the application list, click the desired control in the control list. Get App List becomes active. Click Get App List. The login window opens. The first box is for the username. The default username is one word, service with a capital S, user with a capital U. The second box is for the password. The default password is one word, service with a capital S, user with a capital U, the @ the number 1. Click Login. The applications list becomes populated with the specific applications loaded on the selected control. Before we launch an application, which will open the Remote View window, we'll explain how you can change the way the Remote View window will display when it's opened. Use the following options in the Display Properties section: the scale and the panel type. The scale allows you to determine the size of the Remote View window. Drag the scale slider left to make the Remote View window smaller, or right to make the window larger. 1.00 on the scale is full size. The panel type allows you to determine which keys on the 505 front panel will appear in the Remote View window. The default setting shows the window as a replica of the actual 505 front panel. Emergency Stop is the only feature missing. The simple setting shows the window as a replica of the actual 505 front panel, but it hides all the keys on the right side and bottom of the front panel. The full setting shows the window as just the LCD display from the front panel. It hides all the keys on the front panel. To save the changes you made to the display properties, click Apply. To open the Remote View window, click the application you want to launch. Launch becomes active. Click Launch. The Remote View window opens, and the Remote View configuration window closes. Remember, you are now using an alternate interface to the 505 controller. If your 505 is connected to a turbine, the changes you make via the Remote View window will take place as though you made them using the controller. You can close the Remote View window at any time by pressing the X in the top right corner. You can return to the configuration screen at any time by pressing the Settings or Gear button in the top right corner. The Predefined Settings section allows you to manage settings for the Remote View tool. To save the current control list and the display properties settings, click in the black Predefined Settings box. Type a name for the settings, and then click Save. After saving, the settings file will be displayed in the Predefined Settings list. To delete a predefined settings file, click it, and then click Delete. Finally, the Log section displays a record of the Remote View tool's actions, such as GUI file retrieval and log into the control. This section can be useful for troubleshooting. You now know how to use the 505 Remote View software in conjunction with your controller. Please be sure to view the other tutorials for more information.